Hello everybody, welcome to the
up?
Build stream. I'm your host, Juan, and this is Kelsey.
How's it going, y'all?
Welcome in, welcome in.
Hope you're having a great Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Chile con Juan? How goes it? Jake kinda sus. W indeed. W for Wednesday.
It is hump day.
Oh, it's me today? Alright.
Not only that, but it's also, well, okay, it's Wednesday, so it's not Friday, but on Friday, it'll be Friday, which is wing day for me.
Wing day.
And they've made a new flavor.
What's the flavor?
I don't know, it's like spicy barbecue.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try it. I gotta try it. I feel like it's my whole personality. The wings.
I'm sorry for the...
That's funny. Hi, hello, Dean.
Hello.
We got two builds for you guys today. We're getting started with this one.
Yep.
Very lovely. In the mag. Lord, please be my PC. I was like, well, there's this one, and then after that, we also have JP's build. So if that is you, then yes, we have it. I doxed myself last night when I was playing Fortnite. Thanks, PlayStation.
Oh.
Oof.
Oof.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. PlayStation, were you playing Concord? Are you one of the 10 people playing Concord? Dude, I'm kind of bummed about that. I was gonna, like, actually check that out. But, like, especially now that it's been public that, like, no one's playing it. No one's gonna play it now, you know?
Pain.
It's like, trading card games. Where you're like, this is a really cool concept, but if nobody buys this card game, there'll be no one to play with, and I will have invested a lot of money in a format that doesn't exist.
Damn.
Nope, no one's gonna play it. Rip.
You play it. Stream it. Be
No,
the
'cause then I
change you
feel
want to
like-
see.
Like, okay, so if there's like 600 people playing, the talent pool is like, and you're gonna end up just playing against like the same 4 people like every time.
Oh.
You know, like, even on Overwatch though, I find like it does this. Like, I'm just like, dude, this guy's been in my like last 5 rounds of games, either on my team or someone else's. Like,
Really?
yeah, I'm like, is nobody else playing Overwatch at my incredibly high skill level?
They're all playing the random heroes game mode. I don't know.
Oh, that one is fun, actually. Marvel Snap, kind of fun. Yeah. Yeah, I was definitely going to check out Marvel Rivals when that one, like, fully launches. Because I'm kind of here for hero shooters, I'm not going to lie. And then obviously on, like, the single-player front, waiting for Dragon Age. Like, shoot, I might be saving up my PTO for Dragon Age. Just, like, let me play. It's been 10 years, my guy. 10 years. What's the best PC you've made? Gosh, probably the Braithorn build that we did. That was like a whole custom water loop. And there was a whole video on it. It was pretty cool. But yeah, that was probably for its time the beefiest PC we'd ever made. Yeah, when I was playing Fortnite, it felt like I was in the Mexican server. I kept seeing the same name, even at the people I killed as teammates. That didn't end well when I threw one of them off a cliff, and now he or she might is your teammate. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if matchmaking is just really bad or if it really is just like, hey man, this is just who's online right now, but like, it's really bad, like, especially in Overwatch, because you can endorse people at the end of the round, but you can't endorse the same person more than, like, once a day. So, like, sometimes I get done and I'd be like, oh, okay, the only person I can still endorse is this, like, widow who shot from the ground level and, like, died 20 times. Like, okay. Hello, why did you throw me off, bro? I said, I'm sorry, it was for Twitch. You gotta do it for the gram, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, are we on IG?
No. But I was just saying, like, do it for the Twitch, and then
Oh.
it's kind of the same. Yeah, kind of the same concept. Oh yeah. Dude, I'm like several generations deep into the Sims 4 playthrough. Every Sunday I've just been playing it. It's been getting wild. Question, am I able to make adjustments to my custom build after I paid? Possibly. If it hasn't been built yet, if you contact customer service, they might be able to get in there and, like, change some things around. But obviously, if you're going to be, like, substituting in a part that costs more or something, you'll have to pay the difference. But it's kind of just a matter of where it is in your order process. But it doesn't hurt to reach out to customer service and see if they can get that done. Hi, can I have a shout out? Okay, Fanta, yo. But yeah. Why does it seem like the TikTok just doesn't want to... Hold on, I must troubleshoot TikTok. You don't have to hold on, you can get...
Holding.
Did I make it worse? Possibly. Very strange. Yeah, TikTok is not having fun, so we're just going back to Twitch and YouTube. Do you have any GPU recommendations for $200? You know what? Okay, at that price range, I would say consider also the Intel Arc cards, like the A750 for $200 might actually be feasible and is not a bad card at all. Otherwise, also I would check out last generation Radeon cards. See what like a 6600 XT might be. If you can get around there, that's what I would recommend. Gracias. Also, do you all inform the person when you're building the PC on live? Yes.
Yes.
Unless Fabian forgets to send the email, but yes.
Damn.
And that's not like a dump on Fabian, because several other people had that job before him and would also forget. So, all things said, he's very consistent. Is RX 580 a good card for tight budget? Also loved your videos. Oh, thank you so much. RX 580, it's definitely getting a little dated right now, but if that's what's in your budget, it's not a bad card. For a lot of, like, especially a few years older games, or games that aren't, like, super GPU intensive, it'll probably still, get the job done on some of that stuff, but it's fairly dated. See if you can swing, like, a 6600 or a 6600 XT. If not, though, RX 580 will get you through the woods and a lot of stuff. Let me ask you something. I was looking at custom builds for streaming and PC gaming at the same time. Would I go with an i9 or AMD Ryzen 7 7700X? Ooh. Honestly, I was like, probably 7700X would be enough, like an 8-core for streaming and gaming at the time. would probably be sufficient, like, in all honesty. 7800X3D2 is also a good option. But for the most part, like, I think i9 is pretty unnecessary unless you're going to be doing productivity work. It's just got so many cores. They're really fast, but, like, unless you're going to be doing, like, a lot of video editing also in your spare time, I was like, then you might want to consider something like that, but yeah, I'd probably go with the AMD in that regard. Or just, like, an i5, maybe even. One of, like, the 600 series. Yeah, I just need something for OBS and PC gaming. Ah, I got you, yeah. Oh man, did I not bring my water bottle over here? Dang. Yeah, whatever, I'll live. Dude, I had the most disappointing banana for lunch.
Oh.
It had like a bruise on the side of it, and I was like, oh, that's okay, I'll just, eat around that. So then I bit into it, and like the center of the banana was like it was like a brown vein that went all the way down, and I was like, ah! It's not fun. Ryzen 3900 XT RTX 3060 32 gigs of RAM, B550 motherboard, very nice. But the motherboard is giving me a code 9E. I would check the manual for whatever your motherboard is. You can usually just find this online. If you type in the brand and exact model of it, you should be able to download that manual and see what E9 in their code means, because some motherboards have different codes for those sorts of things. Because, yeah, I was like, if it's running into an issue, it's not posting for you, that means there's something wrong with your CPU, your RAM, could be your motherboard, or your boot, or, like, what is the word? Or basically like a VGA signal, which is what they still call it at that point, but basically the signal going to your monitor. But, kind of got to know what that diagnosis means to figure out where to start. Can't wait to get a PC from y'all. I am right now rocking a Ryzen 7 5700U and Radeon graphics. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, a laptop? I mean, it's like not too bad of a laptop chip there, but yeah, with having just like onboard graphics, it's going to be a huge difference when you get dedicated graphics. Like, even a not too great GPU is better than onboard graphics. TPM, I think it is. Oh, interesting. So you're getting a TPM error that's not, like, it's not letting you get into Windows, or it is? Because I was like, should I get the AMD Ryzen 5 5500 or the Intel Core i5 12400F? I would go for the 12400F. You just have a lot more upgradability on that chipset. Even though, like, we are going to be going to the next, like, Intel format after this, you can go from a 12400F to a 14900K in the future. And you won't have to change motherboards. You'll probably, like, want to. But, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you have more upgradability on that platform, and the chips on it are incredibly impressive. So even as, a couple years go by, it's still going to be a very impressive chip. And just has more potential than something that is on the AM4 platform. Because at that point, I think, like, the highest you can basically go is, like, 5950X, or, like, X3Ds. I don't know, it's working, just the code. Should just mean that the firmware TPM is enabled and working. It's not really an error code as such. If you ever disable TPM, the code should return to the standard AA. Yeah, interesting, okay. Yeah, I thought you were saying that, like, because some of the motherboards will have that little, like, screen, and they have different codes that they spit out when it's has different errors, but I guess it was just something in Windows then. Are you team AMD, Nvidia, or Intel for graphics cards? I don't really consider myself on any team, but I do use Radeon graphics cards at home, and I probably will be updating. When I eventually upgrade, I will probably be upgrading to another Radeon card, just because I'm less interested with bells and whistles, and I'm more interested in VRAM for cheap. So, yeah, for that, the Radeon cards work really well for me. I ball on the budget.
Ball on the budget.
Heck yeah. Since Fortnite now is hungry for CPU, it's hard to do both, so I've been using the PS5 to OBS. Yeah, Fortnite loves to just update and be like, now we're worse for your computer.
We're worse. That's like every app, dude.
Yeah.
Beyond games.
So how about the Windows update for AMD chips? I haven't really heard anything on that side.
You didn't see Vance Coy post about
Yeah, but I mean that's a Vance Coy.
Yeah, that is a hint.
I'm more on the Intel side of things. That's what I tend to work with more. Is Alienware good desktop?
No.
I can tell you just from looking at the chassis that they use that the airflow in them is absolute crap. So I think that they burn themselves out pretty quick. But again, if that's what you got and that's what you record, don't worry about it. Don't try and compare. You know what I mean? Oh, what's up, Riverbank Growing? How you doing?
Yo, what up? How's it going?
Sad news, my PC is no more. My daughter decided to give my PC a tea bath and I wasn't home.
What?
Oh, rip. Kids, man.
Damn.
I'll be like that. I'm so sorry to hear that. Dang.
That sucks.
It reminds me of, like, my dad was an engineer, so he had this engineering sample at his home that he had been working, like, him and his company had been working on. He kept it in, like, a cardboard box. Literally just, like, PCB on a breadboard, you know, like, he was something that he was working on at home in his, like, spare time because they had to get this project done. And I was a kiddo, and I hopped off the bed and stepped right in the box right onto the thing.
What?
And, like, I've never seen my dad just immediately fold, like, no! Like, no, my little Costco's no! And I was like, what the
Why
hell?
was it next to your bed?
It wasn't, it was, so my dad was, like, in the apartment at the time, so, like, it was a couch that was also, like, a bed, so, like, you know, in the living room.
Tight on space.
Yeah, it was his second bachelorhood, so, you know. So I was sitting there, like, watching TV, and then, like, yeah, jumped off the bed to, like, get something, and foot went right into the box, and my dad transformed before my eyes. He was so scared. Luckily, nothing had happened that time, but
you
yeah.
just set back PC computing by, like, 20 years?
Yeah, possibly,
We
yeah.
would have had qubits by now.
So, yeah. I get it. Kids be doing things like that. Buying a new one in February then? Okay.
Hell yeah,
Here
dude, we'll
for
be
you,
here.
heck yeah. I spent 8 hours yesterday just looking for PC parts. Yeah, that can happen. PC Part Picker is a good place to go though if you're just looking parts. Like, especially kind of comparing. Hello, Dark.
Hello. It feels like George Takei. Hello.
Hello.
How about that dinner party though? Shout
Oh,
out to
yeah,
Jason for throwing a badass dinner party.
Yeah. Juan and I were at the same party this weekend.
Most grown thing I did that weekend.
Most grown thing. It was one of those parties where I showed up like an hour and a half late, and I was one of the first people there. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, you don't.
Dude, it really got cooking though later. Like,
Yeah,
I was
of
like,
course,
man, there's
later.
a lot of people here. Yeah.
Normal people hours.
Mm-hmm. Like right when I was like, man, I should go to bed. That was when people were like, hello. Oh no.
I give it to you though. I was yawning at those hours too.
Yeah. Oh man, I didn't even tell you. Dude, I was driving back, so this party was just a little bit into a mountain. Not far, but just a little bit into a mountain. So I was driving back, it's super dark, and my headlights can only see, a couple feet in front of me. It's like a wall of, darkness and what I can illuminate. So I'm coming down the mountain, and then I just see bear.
Oh.
Close. Yeah, I saw a bear crossing the street. I almost hit it. Yeah, it was dumb.
Almost hit it. Oh,
Yeah, like legit.
Damn, on some RFK Jr. shit.
Yeah, that was wild. Which was funny, because when we went on that hike, too, I was like, it'd be so cool to be here. But what if you like saw a bear? And I'm like, oh, bears are like all over the place here. Oh no. Like,
bro, that is the type of location where I would be unironically scared to go out at night.
yeah, like at first I was like, oh man, this would be like, it'd be super romantic to like take someone like up to that little like,
Oh
you know,
yeah,
and
yeah,
just be
you know,
like, oh
aesthetic
yeah,
and whatever.
in the night, and you can hear cicadas or whatever. But no, now I'm like, I would get killed by a bear.
Yeah, no, it's a nice spot, but damn.
Yeah, yeah, or like, you know, something, you hear a chainsaw, you know, like, yeah.
You hear a chainsaw? I need my city.
I need my city.
Too many
Light
trees.
pollution, save me.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, it was
Save me, light
too dark.
pollution.
Oh my god. Too many trees. See, light pollution.
Save me, light pollution.
I told you, right, that I wanted to get like an aesthetic picture of my car. And then I walked across the street before realizing, like, hey, I'm kind of scared.
That's so funny. Doing a full upgrade, getting the 4090 this time, and the 3D AMD CPU. Nice!
Hell yeah.
I got the Nebula, it's pretty good. I can stream Fortnite 240 FPS. Very cool. Yeah, I love the Nebula, honestly. That's why I recommend it so much. It's just a genuinely great PC.
Hey, what's up, Nero?
Yeah.
I was about to... We on the same wave, bro.
No bears, wolves, or bobcats here. Oh man, I took that as no bears, wolves, or bobcats here. Like, we got wolves or bobcats. But, like, none of those things? Dang. What do y'all see in the woods? Like...
Some, like, crazy elder god. Eldritch, I mean, whatever.
Was it like, witches in gingerbread houses? Builderinos. Heidi ho, Builderinos.
Builderinos, what up?
When I hear a chainsaw in the woods near my house, I shout my neighbor's name. There you go.
Which is ironic,
Oh.
because that is kind of a normal noise to hear, right? Well, not normal, but like a accepted noise.
I totally forgot about deer. I was like, what's in the forest? And several other things.
Several other things. Have you seen that one
Nothing that can
Netflix
kill you.
horror? That's like supposed to be. It's like a deer that's a monster, but it's more.
No.
Oh no, I can't. The
No.
name doesn't come up. It's been out for a couple years now, but it's a pretty good movie.
We started to get armadillos where I'm at. Hey, that's pretty cool. I've only ever seen armadillos like as roadkill, which I don't really know what that says about me. Like, I go through certain places on the road mostly. Yeah. Is ASRock X670E Taichi Carrera motherboard worth it, or is there a better one I could do on y'all's side? You know, it's fantastic. It looks incredible. It's definitely got all the bells and whistles. But if you're looking for something that's probably just as good performance-wise and a little bit cheaper, I would check out the Steel Legend. I stick with the ASRoCs on the motherboard side there. They're just fantastic. But I would check out maybe the Steel Legend or the PG Lightning if we have it. But I'd probably go for the Carrera over the Lightning. During hunting season, I don't hear your gunshots anymore.
Oh. They're using bow and arrows? Or there's just no more hunting.
Man, I think about it, like, there's always, like, so many animals that you gotta worry about, like, killing you in the, like, especially here in Southern California, because, like, yeah, you know, we have bears in certain places, usually in the mountains, but, like, in the mountains and also in the desert, you have cougars.
Cougars.
And
in the club.
Those are scary, because,
Not
like,
always, bro.
you won't hear them, like, they could be stalking you, and you won't hear them. This is really horrible, if you take it as the double meaning of
I
that.
know, dude.
But, like, legit, like, one of those things I'm always worried about when I go hiking, I'm just like, please don't be a wildcat anywhere. Like, no, gunshots are so common, I don't hear them anymore.
Oh, like, they're just white noise to you, I see.
Hi guys, do you remember me? I'm the guy that stayed up till midnight in South Africa for the stream. Yeah, what's up, Sniper?
What's up, dude?
How you doing? Welcome back.
in.
Man, I feel like I have the opposite problem. People in my area really like to, like, set off fireworks, but then I have the Ring app, so then a million people are like, was that a gunshot? And I should be like, no.
Alright.
It's the 4th of July. No. Man, okay, I had this burrito this weekend that I need to tell you about.
Yeah?
Because I haven't talked about this yet. I went to this place. It's a barbecue place. Like, legit barbecue. You can get, like, you know, ribs barbecue. But if you go before 10:30 a.m., you can get breakfast there. And they do breakfast burritos. And I got pork belly breakfast burrito. Oh my gosh. And you could pick your choice of, like, the barbecue sauces, which I was like, okay, kind of weird thing to put on a, but okay. So I got, like, a Kansas City style, but Em got this one that was called, like, Ghost, and it was basically just, like, a peppery ranch.
Ooh.
Yeah. It was so bad for me, but so good. And this thing was, like, huge, too. I was like, wood again.
Wood.
Currently 10:37 p.m., so I don't have to stay up till midnight this time. Hey, heck yeah.
Nice.
Video idea, burning a PC until every part is on fire. Done. That'd be kind of hard to do. You would have to, like, intentionally sabotage it. Or just know that you had a bad component and be like, let's plug it in. Or you can actually just plug in certain things to wrong headers. If
That
the
works.
voltage is too high, but then it just kind of kills the cable.
Yeah, and, like, the PC fires don't tend to last that long.
Yeah. If anything, you'll get the tiniest little flame that's just like,
Yeah, they burn bright and then they're out.
yeah, just like me. IRL. But I would like to do a video on, like a little bit of tech gore, but, like, kind of doing, like, a myth bust sort of thing. So, like, in one of my videos, someone was, like, complaining that I was touching the back of the CPU, and it was just, like, this particular CPU in my testing unit, like, has been touched so many times.
I don't know if that's the best defense, but when you word it like that, it's okay, they like it.
But, like, you know what I mean? Like, I could just be like, I could lick the back of it, you know, and, like, watch, ooh, little isopropyl boots. Like, touching the back of the CPU is not going to kill your CPU. It's fine.
I remember when I scared my friend. I mean, I tried. I don't know if he was that scared by drenching his CPU, and I just went like that with alcohol.
Gotta love it, yeah. Or one where, like, we get, like, a shag rug and we just go, like,
Oh, man.
and then build the test bench, and then, like, it'll still power on, yeah. LJ CPUs are durable, exactly. Yeah, and a lot of that stuff, like, comes from, like, older technology that was a lot more sensitive to things, which is why, but, like, you know, it still remains, like, oh, don't ever do this. Same thing with, like, turning on a PC with nothing on the CPU. Like, yeah, it's not good for the, you know, CPU, but it's going to get hot, and it's going to just turn itself off as a safety measure. You're not going to get the magic smoke that way. Not anymore. I'm also curious about the Montech King Pro. Does it come with fans, or
Yes,
do
it
you
does.
guys add them? Because I've seen videos of them being this really cool RGB fans, but the video I've seen was for fans.
The Pro comes with fans. The non-Pro is empty.
So in that one, it would come with Montech fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but depending on whatever that video you watch, like, they could have put other fans in there too. There's a lot of fans in the RGB world.
There's a lot of fans.
There's a lot of fans. So yeah, if you like those particular fans, I would try and see, like, exactly what that brand is in the video, or if they've linked them in, like, the description.
Yeah.
And see if you can find those. Because then, I mean, you can do any kind of case, really, and put those fans in there.
Yeah, and then specifically, the Pro has 3 Montech 120s on the bottom, 3 120s on top, and 2 180s, reverse 180s, in the front. So that they look like they are, I guess, in the opposite direction. Because, you know, when you put fans in the correct config, it turns the RGB backwards. What Montech did is they just flipped the blades.
We love them for that.
Pretty straightforward.
You're the reason I know the difference between CPUs? Oh, thank you. That was a good video, yeah. I just got a new graphics card for my birthday. Very cool.
Sweet.
PC, nice. 4070 Ti, super? Nice. That is a fantastic card.
Heck yeah. Weren't there CPUs back in the day that didn't need a cooler? 80s and 90s. I wouldn't know. That's before my time.
Or you could cool it by thinking cool thoughts. But yeah, there are ones that you can basically just, but Those days are long gone, and now we're like, what if a chip could cook a chicken?
Piece of steak.
Yeah. Makes sense. The video I've seen wasn't the Pro, so it makes sense, yeah. It is a really good case, though, so I would definitely consider that one. But yeah, I remember Keith was talking about one that I think he used to just, like, put a can of soda on top of it.
What?
Yeah.
Dang. Did he start with back in my day?
Yes.
Man, I joke, but time comes for everyone.
Really
Because
true.
I've definitely hit Frank with the back in my day. Once or twice.
Yeah.
And it hurts, but it's true.
I might upgrade CPU to AMD Ryzen 7 7800X. I mean, it's a really good X3D, I'm assuming, yeah. I was like, it's a really good chip. Just make sure it's compatible with your motherboard.
Also, I tried to bring him so that I would have a DD. But he wasn't feeling it. Understandable.
Was that the pitch? Like, and you?
No,
Okay.
it was not at all. It was just like, hey man, you want to go to a kickback? No details whatsoever.
We'll get a CPU motherboard combo. Nice. There are rumors of the 5090 being 850 watts. If that's true, I am going to cut all my hair off and run into the woods. Like, is that it? She's finally lost her mind. Nvidia GPUs are pulling 850 watts and they're as big as, 2 cats.
We'll walk into the woods.
Just walk
By
into the
Jason's
woods.
house.
Yeah, taken by a bear. Dude, why is that like my new, like, oh, I'm feeling sad response? Is me being like, you know what? I should get a whole backpacking setup and just go. Just go. Like, it's time for me to put all of my knowledge as a Girl Scout and someone who read Hatchet once into, play.
Reject modernity.
Yes. Lost in the woods.
Lost.
Funny, my laptop I brought in 2020 cost over 2K. The PC build on Skytech website less than 2K. Oh, nice.
Nice. Yeah,
With AMD
laptops
stuff, good
tend
stuff,
to be a
yeah.
little more reasonably, or
little
full
more
desktops tend to
expensive,
be
yeah.
more reasonably priced than laptops.
Because laptops have to have the smaller form factor, and that comes at a premium, and all of that.
Yeah, the screen, the battery,
Also,
that all adds to.
Easier to cool. Yeah. Kind of nervous. The 4090 I want to fit the King Pro, but I guess it does.
No, they do. They do.
One would know. He builds them all
We
day.
love the King for that.
Yeah, it's a
That is
king
the
for
King
a reason. Yeah. So then you will need a GPU power supply and a PC power supply. Ooh, God, ooh, don't manifest that, please.
Yeah, take that back.
You'll know if it's true or not when one day I come on the stream and I'm just like,
Lifting your hair.
and they're like, what's wrong? And I'll just be like, nothing.
Nothing.
Because I'm under an NDA.
Can you break NDAs in therapy?
I don't know. Hi, what's up, Iconations? How you doing?
Hello, hello.
So I'm considering buying one soon, but I'm a dork and looking at the blue cases. The
Hey,
free
blue's
PC
nice.
going to my daughter. That's fair. I
Blue's
call that
nice.
the hand-me-down system, as we all had. Used to put my laptop on 2 folding rules, 2 rules to get it better airflow. Yeah. Or like, cause I usually, whenever I'm on my laptop, I'm usually just like laying in bed or on the couch. So I'd put my knees up, and then I'd put the like laptop at this kind of angle so that it would just have air to blow. Cause yeah, when my laptop gets too hot, the network card stops working. So it'll be like, you lost internet connection when I'm in the middle of WoW. Unless I do that. How is everyone? Good. And yourself? Dead but alive. Deep.
Goddamn.
As good as possible for my community. Love my stream fam. Oh yeah, how's your streaming going, Riverbed? I know that you were like on the way to affiliate at one point. This is Skytech Nebula, one of our best-selling PCs for realsies. Anyone else excited about the new Nightingale update? You know, I hadn't played that. I was looking at it. It's probably going to be one of those ones that I'll pick up on a sale eventually, because it did look really interesting. Although, I'm not the biggest, like, survival games player. Although I was going to play Blizzard's, the one that they were, like, developing for a while, but then they dropped it, so. I'm tired, I just woke up. Oof. The laptop had a 200-watt power supply. Yoy. I'm going to admit I want a Pac-Man case, so I might have to ask someone at Skytech for a custom. Oh, Kay would probably enjoy doing that. Just hopping in and out when I can during work. Yeah. Where's your favorite casual stream? How's everyone been? Pretty good. How you doing, Snowfire? I think I played most of the good games that fully used my 4090. I was like, so far. Been enjoying No Man's Sky. Oh yeah, I heard that actually got way better after initial launch. Or I think also just like the people playing it now don't have the expectations that people pre-launch had, so like they can actually appreciate the game for what it is. And for what it is, it's pretty good. I should be back, gonna hop in VR and watch stream. Heck yeah. 1650 is still holding up, very nice. Wow, that is impressive. Oh, you're affiliated now, awesome. Very good.
Nice.
If the PC was bad, I was gonna say you guys lied. This new update is really gonna get people in, I feel. Ooh. That's good. I'm gonna still say it, I was like kind of sad that Concord like totally bombed, because I was like probably gonna check that one out. But yeah.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a
Squid? No. What would you do if I got $1 million? I'd probably still be living the exact same life I am now. I don't really see how it would affect me. But you could get yourself a PC for that. We get a lot of PCs for that. So that'd be pretty cool. Concord had under 80 players today during the day. Yeah, exactly. And I don't think anyone's gonna hop into that because they know that like it's already dead basically. Dang. Still waiting for that RMA for the controllers. Apparently FedEx hasn't delivered it to Meta yet. Jeez.
wow.
Yeah, I love FedEx. The definition of dead on arrival, yeah. Which is weird, because I kind of feel like when the trailers would go around, there was at least some hype, but no. Either that or everyone is just playing on PlayStation. But, yeah. I guess it is really tough to compete, though, when you're like, okay, all of our competitor games are free to play, and then have, like, microtransactions. Because, like, yeah, there's a lot of people who don't want microtransactions, but you kind of can't lie about the accessibility of a game that you can download and play and at least try out with, like, no risk. Rocking the mustachio over there. Oh, he do be.
Thank you.
But honestly, who thought a live service 5v5 pure shoot for $40 was a good idea? Sony, I guess. I mean, it probably was a good idea back when they started it as just a direct Overwatch rival when Overwatch came out. A lot has happened since then. So, oof. I would donate to poor, all of it. That's a good noble cause. Hi, I love your videos. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Headhunter. I love FedEx, said no one ever exactly.
Thank you,
Cousin is
Snowy
getting
Fire.
Nebula too. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was like, love the Nebula. They're gonna enjoy that.
You said Nebula 2?
The Nebula 2 TOO. Yeah. I don't know about any games that are competitive at all and have any gameplay items locked behind DLC, paid DLC. Yeah, that's the main thing, is that, like, a lot of the games, you really don't actually need to spend the time to actually play the game. But if you want that, like, feeling of progression, if you want all the ooh shiny thing, then you pay. And I kind of don't mind that as much. I know a lot of people do, but I'm not really someone who's tempted by skins or things like that, so, you know, I keep it rolling. But I do know for some people it can be kind of...
Dude,
well, it's kind of crazy because they'll end up spending more on that than they would have on just, like, a full game, you know?
Yes, I was just about to get into that. My friend showed me what the skins situation is like in freaking Apex.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You can easily spend an entire game's worth of money
Yeah.
just to fully upgrade a skin. So when you buy a skin, it doesn't come like to its max. Like, you know what I mean? All the little visual effects.
Yeah.
You have to buy those extra.
Dang.
Yeah, dude. The
That's-
microtransactions have microtransactions.
Who was it? Somebody who was helping out here in the lab at one point. He was a League of Legends player, and he showed like his like overtime how much he had spent in League of Legends, like his account, and it was like 1.7K.
God
And it's like, no game would have ever cost 1.7K, but you spent 1.7K on this game over the course of you playing it. Like that's where they're getting the money now. You know what I mean? Has anyone tried the new Black Myth Wukong? I have not. I kind of just saw a bunch of stuff about it on release and didn't know anything, prior to that. And I probably would have checked it out, but I hear it's a Souls-like, and, like, I don't need to break anything in my house, so I try not to play Souls-like. I like, games that require a fair amount of skill, but I don't want the point for it to be, like, hard for me to play the game. Know what I say? Like, I wanted to play Wo Long way back when, and then I was just like, no, I played the demo, and I was like, yeah, this is not for me. It's so cool. I love the world. It looks fantastic. The gameplay was even fun, but, like, nah, man, I'm getting rolled, dying all the time. Like, yeah.
Skill issues?
It definitely. I know people like that on CSGO, yeah. Everyone's got their game that, like, just the money is. My sister apparently spent a bunch of money on Genshin Impact back when she was, like, really addicted to that, yeah. And I know she's also spent a bunch of money on Fortnite all the time. Hero shooters are going the way of the MMO, for real. Man, that's another thing. Like, can we get some new MMOs in the world? Like, I get it's hard to, because then you have to just support the game for, like, ever, and have to keep it interesting, and that's hard, but, like, I would love a new MMO that felt fresh. The other game I'm loving right now is Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Ooh, I have not heard. And that game was cheap, too. You gotta love when that happens. I'm gonna play the Dragon Age series next. Yes! Please do. I cannot recommend a game series more. It's one of those ones, though, where, like, you'll start off in Origins and be like, wow, it lets you do so much stuff. Like, you gotta do, like, this is your regular playthrough, and then you gotta do a playthrough where you're just like, let's see what it'll let me get away with. Because it's crazy what you are able to do in that game. Like, without doing spoilers, like, oh man. I had, like, the crazy, like, yeah, just killing whole important people, as you can. Very fun. And then Dragon Age 2 seems like a bummer compared to Dragon Age Origins, but the characters in the story are actually so good that as long as you kind of ignore the fact that it's a completely different gameplay style and doesn't feel like the original one at all and doesn't allow you to do as much, it's a good story. And then you also remember it was made in, like, 18 months, so, like, who can blame them? But yeah. And then Inquisition is kind of like a mix between the two and very long, and not really my favorite, but I'm stoked for the new one. Found a nice little incremental game called No Buster, and I'm playing it every so often. Incremental games are pretty fun to me. Yeah, no, they definitely can be. Me looking at the models I bought for VR chat. It's okay, we all have it. I have also spent... I usually don't buy skins outright, but I have bought a battle pass or two in my time. And I am incredibly frugal about stuff like that. So even I have sinned. Basically all of China is playing Black Myth Wukong, yeah. I want indie GTA clones. Oh, that would be cool. I really do love, like, how Rockstar Games works. But it would be kind of fun to have a competitor in that kind of, like, realm. That isn't Saints Row. Because, like, was Saints Row ever really a competitor? Yeah. Fortnite takes my money. They have a chili pepper skin, instant buy. He comes in hot sauce bottles. Nice. I loved Mass Effect. Okay, yeah, if you love Mass Effect, then you'll love Dragon Age. It's the same, just lovable characters. I got Dragon Age Origins and Inquisition downloaded. Nice. It's just me using a GTS 450 in 2024. Probably not just you, but probably in this chat. But I guarantee you there's a lot of people still using GTS 450s out there. I had Dragon Age Origins on GOG for free and Inquisition on Epic for free. Nice. Mafia might be a good competitor. True, yeah. It doesn't seem like it would be hard like Dark Souls or Elden Ring. There's a VR game on Steam I found for $999. Dang. It better be like Sword Art Online at that price, you know, like. Got me the Meta 3. Nice. I have a Pico. Global shipping? If yes, how much? Unfortunately, no global shipping. Just in the U.S. currently. And I think we sell some computers through Amazon to Canada, but that's about it. Would you send me 500? I'm broke from PC. Man, I'm broke from existing. Global shipping? No. No global shipping, unfortunately. Just in the U.S. Need a way to get Dragon Age 2 for free. Okay, well, it's not free, but here's the closest thing you can do. If you still have a PlayStation, I think PlayStation 3 or an Xbox 360, go to GameStop. It's like $2.99 these days. Because they sold so many of them, and like, yeah. That's the best way to get Dragon Age 2 for cheap. Which one is worse, GT705 or R5 240? Ooh. I want to say the R5 240, but not sure. I don't have these specs on hand. 999 Euro games are usually just a splash screen with I am rich. Man, they really got, yeah. They get you with that, I guess. Like, my only console is the Wii. Oh, emulation might be an option. Hey, there you go. It's hot garbage, LOL, the VR game. Yeah. Mustache man, why you keep moving? You got ants in your pants? He's working, man. Yeah. Which 4090 do you guys have? I don't know. What have you been seeing currently?
A lot of Gigabyte and MSI right now.
Gigabyte and MSI right now, but it changes. It just depends on what we get our hands on.
Yeah.
I had one for 2 years when I was in the USA, bro. It's a good PC company. This is why they need global shipping, I know. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. I also use Quest 3, but perhaps may swap to a tethered headset next. The wireless is nice, but it has too many factors that cause hiccups in the connection. 360 and PS3 emulation is great now. PS4 emulation is improving by the day. Yeah, I could see that. The wired option is hard to give because of Meta's hate for a link cable at the moment. Why? First level of Bloodborne is playable. Nice.
Hey.
Did you guys ever have Founders Editions? I don't believe so.
No.
Quest 3 just added to where you can add like Pokemon simulators and stuff like that to your Quest and just play it through your phone on the Quest. Interesting. Should I get 1080 Ti or 1650? 1650. Wait, really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, what? I would say 1650. I mean, 1080 Ti is also... that's tough. Yeah, I'd go 1650.
I can't remember which one had more VRAM at this point.
Yeah. I will get a VR headset when they finally make a VR Digimon game. Like, don't at me. Like, literally, why is there not one? It's Digital Monsters. VR. Make it happen, Bandai. Like, it's right there for you. Or something with AR, like...
Pokemon Go is a thing?
Call me up, Bandai. I got the ideas. Pokemon Go is... Pokemon aren't digital. It doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean? You said AR.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Yeah, Pokemon Go is AR, yeah. Dude, okay, so I've been getting into bird watching, right? Because I'm like 50. And it's really like playing IRL, like Pokemon Go. Like, I'm out here with my little bird app. That's like basically my Pokedex.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like this weekend, I spotted these very rare horned larks, and I was like, oh my gosh.
On Saturday?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Well, I did it on, and then like I went back on Sunday because I didn't have my binoculars. So I went back on Sunday and I spied them through the Beano, and I was like, and it was them. And I was like, yo, this is rare, and they live here. And it was cool.
Dang.
Real life Pokemon. It's just
Real life
watching.
Pokemon.
Yeah. Although you can't catch them or fight them, that would be bad. I'm like Terry out here in the world, you know, just taking pictures of Pokemon and then like leaving because I'm on a little track. Yeah. Do you sell mouse and keyboards also? Well, if you buy a PC with us, it comes with a mouse and a keyboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing too fancy, but just something to kind of get you started.
But it's free.
Mhm. It's crazy you say that. I was saying that with Pokemon. Digimon would be sick. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's also kind of wild that Pokemon hasn't jumped on like something for VR. Oh my gosh, welcome Nvidia!
Yo, welcome
in, yo! Thank you so much for the raid!
What is up, everybody? I hope you had a great stream. We are building a computer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Might not look like it, but we're building a computer. Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm elbows deep in this.
I know, but it was funny. It's like, we're building a computer, which I thought was kind of evident, but like... yeah.
I see now.
You flip it up and it's a cake, and it's like, wow, how'd you do that?
Is this cake?
Welcome in, welcome in. Question for Skytech crew. Is it TI or TI? Okay, we all say TI over here. But I could be wrong, because I also famously thought that PNY was pronounced pony until somebody else said it, like IRL, and I was like, oh man, so glad I wasn't like, hey, you guys got the pony?
The pony.
The pony drives? Yeah.
Plumbers don't wear ties.
RTX on fire, heck yeah. It
But-
was T. Oh. A third opinion approaches it.
But the more important pronunciation that you sometimes like to say, or did you change it entirely?
No, I now make a conscious choice not to do it, because I have to think about it, yeah.
So you say Nvidia?
I say Nvidia now.
Wow.
But I used to say Nvidia, because if I'm pronouncing the word, I get that it's Nvidia and I know why, but if I'm looking at the word, it's like, it's the letter N, but what does the letter N sound like? Nvidia. Like, I can't be the only one who thinks this. Do you guys still use in-win cases?
Sadly not as much.
Yeah,
there's
I can't
probably
think
like
of
one on the custom builder and like none in really in the SKUs anymore.
It's what we used to call our old Shiva and Azure, and those have now been superseded.
By Montech. We got
Montech,
Montech
yeah.
everything, kinda.
But I've tested a fair amount of in-win cases, and I like their stuff for the most part. My usual critique of them is that not enough tie-off areas or like room for cable management. That's like always my critique for them. But they always made really unique stuff, and they have good fans.
They're nice and heavy, very thick material.
Yeah, which I actually love. I'm if I can pick up a case and it's just like whoop, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be an interesting time drop testing it. Oh, posture check, yes. I always felt didn't even see them live. Crazy, yeah. Oh, it makes sense. It was an hour stream. That's why. Ah,
a little
quick stream. Yeah. Hey, those are nice to do. Is this a sponsored or a personal build? This is basically a personal build. So when you order a PC through our custom builder on our website, you have a free option to have it built live on stream. So that's what we're doing right here, right now. So somebody ordered this one, they picked the parts themselves, and we're building it for them.
Yeah. For free.
Yes.
PC is not free.
PC is not free. Building
But
it live on stream is. Yes. You just have to wait for our next build stream. Sad, I got my first build from you guys in 2018 with an in-win case that I love and still use to this day. Oh.
I'm sure it's a good ass build though.
Yeah. Well, you know, who knows in the future. Although recently I've been getting a lot of stuff from Montech, Antech, a lot of techs.
A lot of techs.
They're really sending me their cases, being like, please approve and sell this. Yeah. Yeah, I just ordered and received a Skytech PC from y'all. Oh, awesome.
Cool.
We'll set it up and have a good time.
Yeah, enjoy it.
How much US dollars does a PC cost? Depends on what kind of PC you're ordering. I usually say the thing to kind of expect is like between $800 and all the way up to about $4K at the top end or the high end of like retail gaming PCs. Obviously, PCs can get way more expensive if you're talking on the professional level, but that's not anything a gamer needs. Man, why did I mention that burrito? Now that's all I can think about. I'm haunted by it.
Is all you had for lunch that banana?
No, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before that, yeah. And then I took 2 bites of a banana and was very disappointed.
Oh.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's okay though. I went to Trader Joe's this weekend.
Yeah, you got some goat cheese charcuterie?
Dude, I made the biggest bird lunch I've had in forever.
Yeah.
It was great.
Dog, you could not get me off of those charcuterie tables. Oh my god. Who I turned into at that dinner party.
He's a fiend. A fiend for it.
Yeah, it's not my fault. The food was just so delicious. That casserole.
Yeah, that really hit the spot.
Yeah.
It's funny too because I ate it and I was like, this tastes exactly like how when I make it. But I was like hungry and it was like perfect at that time. I was like, I really should eat this at 10 o'clock at night more often. Like, it really hits.
Dang, so it was about the same as yours, you would say?
Yeah. Although it looked fancier.
It looked fancier?
Yeah. Trader Joe's is Aldi, Nord in Germany. Aldi is Aldi's. Oh, interesting. That's really wild. Because, yeah, I knew that they were owned by the same company. And you know what? It was crazy because I really filled up, like, my cart. Because I was just like, oh, this looks good. I've never seen this before. Let's get it. And, like, I still spent so much less than I thought I was going to spend. Yeah. Thank you, Germany, for Aldi and Trader Joe's. I don't know how we'll ever repay you. Oh, they're owned by the same family. Sorry, not the same company. Yeah. I streamed on TikTok. Someone sent me like 1K, and I didn't tell my dad or mom. Oh.
All right.
Nice.
Good for you. Don't blow it all in one place.
You just remind me I should probably find food. Oh, don't worry. The stream will always remind you to eat.
Yeah, don't.
Behind PCs, food is our most common topic. After that, it's fruit trees. And yeah. Oh, a nice build. Thank you, thank you. I have $100 left. Ooh, spent it all day. Oh, yeah. Peek the back panel of this while we got time. Yeah, Cougar actually makes some pretty decent cases, I will say that. Very good. And this one's nice, good quality. And there's a border where any Aldi north of it is Aldi Nord, and anything south is Aldi Süd. Interesting. The two brothers split Germany up that way when they split the company. I guess that makes sense, yeah, so it's like, they don't get on each other's turf.
Which one's better?
Fruit trees, why? Because I have a couple fruit trees and it just became an obsession. Sued, in my opinion, is that the Trader Joe's or the Aldi? Because, like, in my opinion, the Trader Joe's is definitely better than the Aldi. But I saved so much more money at the Aldi. Which I guess this is probably just confusing to you because it's just, they're both Aldi. But the one that has pirate themed and they write in chalk, that's the one I think is better. Although you can get really cheap meat and cheese from the Aldi. Yeah. Caters to different regional tastes. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Aldi Nord is not pirate themed. Oh. What's the theme? Like, do they look different? I'm really hoping when I get my build, they have all white parts trying to get my full snow build. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's probably gonna be a little hard to do, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I would recommend.
Mostly because of GPUs.
Yeah, and fans sometimes.
Yeah, and fans sometimes. But I think it's still worth it. Oh yeah. They do look different. Sood looks more fancy. Nord looks like a warehouse. Okay.
Dang.
So is South the Trader Joe's then? Because I feel like Aldi's the one that's kind of more of just like a warehouse. Like,
A warehouse?
Like we just put these boxes out and get them. Like,
You ever been to Sprouts, huh?
I have been to Sprouts. Not recently,
Oh.
but from time to time.
Where do you put that on the ranking?
I just feel like Sprouts, when I go to Sprouts, I spend a lot of money. You know? So I put it like above Stater Bros.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Because it's like in that same price category.
Oh, okay, I see. Dang, I thought Sprouts was affordable.
Not from what I remember. I have to go, it's so sad, but not right. Like in 1 hour. Oh, okay, yeah, no worries.
It's all good.
Sood is Aldi, Nord is Trader Joe's. Ah, okay. Interesting.
I need to hit Trader Joe's.
Dude, I had to drive all the way to Redlands for it.
Damn.
It was either that or down in the Coachella Valley. I was like,
Oh my god, there's no good option.
yeah. Or I guess I gotta go to Riverside, but yeah.
Riverside work.
Yeah. But I have to drive that way for work anyway, so I'm like, yeah. I gotta wait to replace them when warranty is over. Fair. And in Germany there's also Lidl. I know it's probably not pronounced that way, but Lidl, come on, like, that's Lidl. And Norma, competing in the cheap grocery store section. Ooh. Competitive cheap grocery stores. That sounds fantastic. Clean PC build, yeah.
Thank you.
I already got the RGB cables to use. Hey, heck yeah. Yeah, I for one think the more RGB the better. It's really fun because then when like the lights go out in your room, you don't even have to get up to turn on the light. You're just like, yeah, I can see,
light.
yeah. USA is the only country with both Aldi. Wow. We're really lucky. Although I guess it took a while for Aldi to show up here, because like I remember Trader Joe's all the way back to when I was a young little thing. I have the Apex Pro 7 TKL. Pretty good. Nice. Aldi Nord bought Trader Joe's and revamped it. Ah, that makes sense. Hey, there you are.
Alright, folks. The build is done.
Gorgeous.
It is finished.
Lovely. Beautiful.
Yeah, it is complete.
Cable managed.
Cable managed. Sorry, I saw one more zip tie
I
opportunity.
know, I saw it. I was like,
Alright,
Yeah.
now it is finished. Here we are.
lovely. Very nice.
Thank you.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
A lot of RGB. Don't worry about that. It will do that from time to time when it is turning on, all the way on.
Especially as doing RAM training.
Yeah, yeah.
Lovely. Alright, this PC is done. It's going to go and get Windows put on it. All the drivers you need. So out of the box, it's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, you're good to go. We're also going to stress test this, make sure these components work and work under load. And when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for it, and thank you for ordering with us.
Yep.
Is there a time frame for when you are going to offer the new Ryzen 9 9950X or the 9900X in the PC Builder options? I don't know, because as far as I know, it got delayed.
Yeah, they're delayed for a while, too.
Yeah, so probably can't give any kind of, like, you know, hard date on that, because I don't know if the dates that we have now will even stick. You know what I mean? Boop. Alright, we are moving on to JP's build. JP, if you're in the building, move something. No, like I said, like, in the building, and it's like, well, clear you're not in the building, so then... Yo, Skytech, I bought the Nebula, and it has so much issues, I keep getting blue screens. Customer support! Hit up customer support. They'll be able to help you out with that, figure out what it is. Usually blue screens are a RAM issue, but can also be a couple of other things. They can kind of get you diagnosed there. It could be something as simple as just a bad RAM module. Yeah, they should still be on the phones for the next almost 3 hours, so I would just I would get in the queue and see what they can do for you. Luckily, it's a Wednesday, so I don't think they're going to have much of a wait. Usually Monday is just the worst day to call customer support because they have everyone who had problems with their weekend call. It's a great PC for me. Everything works perfect. I've seen a lot of peeps say it's a good starter PC. And I'm an old builder, so all I know is ketchup and mustard. I'm going to have to learn how to build new. Yeah, I mean, like, if you've built before, like it's pretty familiar. If anything, it's gotten a little bit easier, and there's a lot more safeguards in place. So, hardware's a lot more hardy. But yeah, like it's just a matter of learning form factors mostly, and what the newest thing is. For me, it was a RAM issue, so I upgraded. I don't know if I had to do it, but now I have 32 gigs of RAM. Oh, nice. But yeah, obviously blue screens can be caused by a number of things, but usually, especially on a brand new PC, it's a RAM issue. I love y'all's custom support. They are so awesome and nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was like, they're good peeps. They're on the other side of this wall over here, and they're fantastic. Genuinely, just the best of us. Yeah, they're just gamers like the rest of us. Man, does anyone know when the new WoW expansion pack dropped, or did it already drop? I think it already did. Gonna have to buy and play that. Yeah. What's the worst Skytech PC to you? The mini PC that we sell, just because you can't put a dedicated graphics card in it. It's fine if you want an all-in-one that's like only like $450, but it's not like a serious gaming machine, in my humble opinion. It's an option there though for people. Yeah.
Love this motherboard. Oh, dude, you know which one's also great? The MSI Pro.
Yeah.
Amazing. Really lives up to the Pro name.
That already came out on the 26th. I thought so, because I was seeing like forum posts about it, about the early access thing that you could like pay for. But yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I just enjoy having like a game to like do quests in and grind. Like I said, like until there is an MMO as good as World of Warcraft, I'm probably gonna be playing World of Warcraft. But you know, I dip in and out. Crash on Roblox sometimes.
I like single player story games. Hell yeah, those are the best ones.
Yeah, for real. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like, I don't know, like it seems like the gaming industry is going towards live service over that, and it's very annoying because like a good single player game you're gonna remember forever. Like some of the stories they tell is so good. Yeah, they hate live service, yeah. I think a lot of the gaming industry doesn't realize just how many people like video games but hate being social. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, or like, how many games are dependent on like, oh yeah, and you can voice chat with a bunch of random strangers online. Isn't that what you want? Don't you want to just like be told that you're trash all day long in much worse language? Like,
It's because you gotta put yourself in their shoes, dude. When you buy a game, you only pay once. There's no more monetization opportunities.
like, what happened to couch co-op? Like, that's always fun.
Oh, 2 players on
Yeah,
one
on
game?
one couch, yeah.
You know, that's an extra $70 that they're missing out on.
Like a dream come true. Split screen? Ooh, yeah. Split screen couch co-op life. Remember playing, like, the first Halo on split screen? And, like, looking at the other person's screen to be like, where are they?
Cheater.
Yeah.
Isn't it great how everything only gets worse?
Did you ever do the thing where, like, you cut up a piece of cardboard to make it, like, a divider? Yeah. That's how bad it got.
The blanket.
Sometimes I look at my stream history and think, I remember this great story, and then it says last played in 2018.
Whew.
Rip. Hi, I'm new. Can I
Retro.
hang out? Yes, Ruber 2, you can hang out, even on YouTube. This was the pros, for real. Multi-monitor couch co-op would be great, yeah. Bring back the LAN party. I feel like it'd be easier these days. Monitors aren't as heavy. remember hosting Halo LAN parties? Exactly. I remember Quake, LAN parties, and Red Faction, yeah. Counter-Strike was another big one. JK, YouTube chat sucks. I don't have my Twitch emotes. True. But would a 4090 survive a car ride in the case? Ooh. Probably, as long as it doesn't break too hard.
Yeah.
If you buckle it in, yeah.
If you, of course, gotta use the seatbelt.
I can barely hear you both. I'm wearing headphones, so I can definitely hear the screwdriver. Move the mic closer.
It's very close.
Yeah, I was like, it's kind of just right here. Yeah, I was like, maybe we're just talking a little quiet, but yeah. Is Ricky Bobby driving? Yeah, that's a good point, yeah. That being said, I was like bringing some cases over to the other, building, and I just put them in the back of my SUV, and I didn't really think of it, and then I was driving, and they were just like, because it wasn't like really that packed back there. It was just like 3 cases or something, and yeah, they flew, man.
USPS test.
Yeah.
Or no, UPS test.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, no. Shout out to the USPS.
My UPS test for drop testing is when I like yeet it into the sky, basically. If it survives that, then it has my highest seal of like excellence. I drive an M2. I brake hard. Yeah.
All right, man. All right.
Have you guys built my PC? It was a RTX 4070 Nebula.
Not on here.
Yeah, I was like, nah, not in here. If it was a pre-built, then we would have already built it over in the factory. In the factory.
Yeah.
The warehouse. The factory, It's 1960.
Damn, dude. Is that my grandpa's story? Back in your days, I used to work down at the PC factory.
Yes, genuinely. My grandparents both worked at the Stanley factory, the
Ooh,
Stanley
the Hoovers?
Tools.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Although, you know what? My dad still has some of the tools from, like, back then.
Yeah?
And they've lasted his entire life. Like, I'm just like, man, I remember this hammer from when I was a child. And, like, it's still going strong.
Damn.
Yeah.
Boy, they don't make them like they used
really
to.
don't. Yeah. Why does it take from August 22nd to September 3rd for my PC to arrive? Wait, well, I think that's just like an estimation.
It's an estimate.
Yeah. So it could arrive between those dates.
It's also like padded to temper your expectations.
Yeah, because they don't want to like what is it?
Over deliver.
Yeah. Well, it's over deliver,
overpromise.
under promise, over deliver. Yeah. I mean, the hammer, what can break? You would be surprised.
You'd be surprised. I've broken a wooden hammer before. Well, a wooden handle hammer. Not the metal part.
The handle, I put a handle on any big tool. Yeah, I would just get another hammer at that point. That's where I'm at. Oh man, I put some gravel in my yard.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, like on the little side yard, and it
Nice.
looks so freaking good. Did I do it correctly? Probably not, I don't know.
What?
Do I still have more to do? Yes. But, like, already I'm just like, dang, look at this
Coming
landscaping.
together.
Just some rocks. Yeah. Are you the god of hammers? That was a good point. I like Thor Ragnarok.
It was good,
Although
yeah.
I thought it was interesting that in the fourth one they had the God Butcher, but the coolest scene in that whole arc happened in Ragnarok with Hela.
They wasted
Where
him
she's
in that
like,
movie.
what? Remind me again, which are the god of? And he goes, thunder, and then the lightning comes down. That was like what it was in the comic when he was fighting the God Butcher, but then like,
Ooh.
yeah.
Bro.
They just used it in Ragnarok.
Oh my god.
It was a cool scene.
He deserved better, that character.
Yeah.
Ragnarok was cool.
It was, yeah. It was a pre-built, so does that mean they built it before they sent it, or it was already built? I was like, sometimes it's already built, but sometimes they do build it to order regardless.
Yeah. Pre-built means that sometimes we'll already have a batch of them in stock ready to be shipped out.
You guys should send me a 4070 Super. I can't. I'm dead. I just can't.
When I bought my last hammer, I immediately removed the factory handle and put a cherry wood handle on top. Hell yeah, nice.
Delicious smoky flavor, yeah.
No vibrations transferred to your elbows and whatnot from the swings.
They wasted Batman as God Butcher, barely get any screen time, true that. Do you guys do giveaways or no? Not so much recently. There will be some giveaways in the future. Usually fully built PCs though, not components.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever gonna do another Marvel movie because of that.
I never cursed in my 15 years of life. Because you're 15, yeah. You'll get there, don't worry. They can have Christian Bale as Doom.
As Doom.
Yeah, for real.
Literally anyone. I mean, not that I care. I'm not gonna watch it.
My PC came with a 1-year warranty. How does it work? If something happens to it, I gotta pack it and send it back to you guys, and you guys would send me a new one, or that's not how it works? No, basically if something's wrong with it, you call customer support, because it might be something that they can easily fix, like over voice chat. But if it's like a bad component, then they'll send you another component. If it's something where like they can't fix it, they don't know what's wrong, and they need to take a better look at it, then you would send it in.
Yeah, it all
But
depends
only
on the nature of the issue.
Yeah.
Dude, that Accents game that we played was cool, but like, damn, bro, I was fighting for my life.
I know. I realized I was like, this game kind of like heavily favors you if you're kind of good at doing accents
Yeah.
or acting or doing a voice. You know, like.
I'm struggling to speak in my own voice as is.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, so like I kept winning rounds and I felt bad about it. I was like, like I felt
is
like
that why you gave me one?
No, because you actually had a really good line. I would give it to you for that. But,
oh, thank you. I mean, I didn't write it, but yeah, dude, if I could do accents, oh man, that game would be fun as hell.
Yeah. But no,
We're talking about apples to apples.
It really felt like I was like at the Olympics on steroids.
Dude,
I was like,
yeah,
oh no.
you're winning all of it. On steroids. You could see who the theater kids were for sure.
Yeah. I was a little ashamed actually of Em because I was like, girl, you also have a degree in this. Like,
oh,
come on, like with your full chest.
Damn, good thing she's not in here.
Yeah. Oh shoot, she might be.
Did you? I'm assuming you didn't tell her that.
No.
Now.
But I was just like, man, what
Girl,
the
you're
heck?
embarrassing me.
Like, you're not even gonna fully voice this? Come on, like, yeah.
Oh man, I wish I could have at least a Trump accent or voice or whatever. At least that one I wish I could have had.
Well, here's the thing too. With every person too, there are just some accents or voices that you cannot do. Like every actor has one that they're just like, I cannot do that. It will not sound right.
Yeah. Which ones can you not do? It seems like you can do all of them.
Well, I had to do this scene once from a play where the woman is Swedish. And it was played by Garbo in a film, and I was like, okay, great, that's not a lot to like live up to. And it was really bad. Like I either didn't sound Swedish enough, or I was the Swedish chef. Like it was, yeah, like
the meatball.
It was extreme.
Oh, that's hilarious, man. If they had gotten Obama, I would have killed it, man. My Obama's like so much better than Trump.
We
Let
had
me
this-
be clear.
We played this game called
Apples
was it
to apples?
utter nonsense?
Oh, what? It
Yeah.
wasn't apples to apples?
No, it's you get like cards that have things like a sentence on them, and then somebody pulls an accent or a voice to do, and then you have to pick one for that voice, and everyone has to do it, and then whoever the judges picks the best one. It was fun.
It was
but
fun.
definitely hard if you were not good at doing voices or
Yeah.
accents.
They were so nice about it too, but it's like, I know I suck. Which case is this? This is a Montech Sky One Light. Light indeed.
Have they ever actually sent a wrong component? Like, for example, they sent a 3070 instead of a 4070? Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But usually they correct the issue. But sometimes if they've sent...
Oh yeah, all the freaking time. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, I mean, it's definitely happened.
Yeah, accidents happen.
They will always go and correct the issue.
Yeah.
But they've had it before where they've actually sent a better item to someone, and then... it's
Sometimes
like,
it's just like, well,
you gotta just be like,
enjoy it.
please send me... please
Well,
send it
yeah,
back."
depends on the nature. But if it's like, slightly better than, sometimes we're just like, yeah, bro, it's all yours.
If they have any 4070 Nebula in stock around August 22nd, I don't know. I'm not in inventory or shipping.
Yeah, that's a complicated question for us.
Yeah. My lab beers came in yesterday. Nice.
Heck yeah. Like, yeah, give me
What games can a 4070 Nebula run?
a bunch
A
of them.
lot. Yeah, I was like, basically any game, I would think. Maybe not like the highest graphic settings, but for, like, especially on 1080p, probably everything at a pretty high rate.
I feel like kids these days they don't put respect on the 70 caliber cards
For
anymore.
real, yeah.
It's like,
70
dude,
is
those are still
so
heavy
good.
hitters.
Pretty sure if the part goes out of stock, then contact your email. Yep.
Yeah.
It gets 240 FPS on stream, off stream 450, 500. Gotta go. Bye. See ya.
Bye bye.
We can run all the games. Indeed, yeah. 1080p, 1440, yeah. I doubt I will see a game this decade that a 4070 can't run. Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, dude, 70 caliber GPUs are good cards. They're heavy hitters, they're not 90s, they're not 80s,
Well,
but they're still good cards.
As bad as developers are at making things like efficient on PC, they know that, only so many people can afford, that card or like a certain point. So like they're cutting out potential sales by not making it accessible on more machines. So either they're stupid or they make it better, They make it more efficient. I'm so sad just sitting here looking at my PC on the floor not doing anything. Rip. I'm so sorry. Darn T, yeah. So I would think that she would be in like the making potions phase, where you like go outside and you get like mud and then you put like shampoo in it and you're just like, this is a potion. I don't know why, it's just something that girls do when we're young. We're like always just making potions. Which is just being like, what can I put in this cup? And then I call a potion. I used to think I was so smart. When I would be like in the bath, I would like take like bar soap and like shave some of it into like a little cup of water, and then I would put the shampoo in there and the conditioner, and I would be like concoction.
Oh my
And then I'd
God.
put that on my hair and be like, I'm so clean.
Bar soap on your hair?
Yes, because I was a child.
Alright.
Are you able to stream on Nebula 4070? Oh, definitely, yeah. If I can stream on an i3 with an integrated graphics card, I'm pretty sure you can stream with it. Yep. Sometimes even max settings are geared for 4080 now, yeah. Like, they gotta know. Ain't nobody got that money. I mean, not nobody, but like, ain't a large portion of the civilization got that money.
Yeah.
When I was young, I was a little pyro. Oh yeah. Dude, the best was like going to like bonfires at the beach and like getting a stick or something, or like just a piece of wood, and you stick it in the fire and it catches on fire and you hold it and you're like, wow, fire. And then you stick it into the sand and it just immediately extinguishes it, and you just did that ad infinitum. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. The only reason I want a beach house, it's not for the like, oh, I'm gonna go swim in the ocean. It's so I can have a fire on sand. Fantastic. I could probably just get sand
Yeah, in the
delivered
fire
to my
pit.
yard. And
Are fire pits outlawed where you're at?
they have to be gas.
Oh.
I know. It was like dies of cringe.
They can't even be like smokeless or whatever. Those new fancy ones that are coming out.
No, they have to be gas.
Wow. Damn, lit.
Are you guys moderators for Skytech? No, we
No,
just
we're
work
employees.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, we just work here, man.
No, I do research and development, and Juan is a master builder.
A master, but thank you.
Mhm.
I should, I need to upgrade my job role, I guess. From builder.
Oh, you were asking Riverbend that. Oh, okay.
Oh!
No, Riverbend's just a good friend of ours.
Yeah, just regulars, I suppose.
We built the PC that is now dead to T. And
Good.
yeah, so we go way back.
We go way back.
I think Kelsey needs to make a fire pit for garden waste. That would be cool. And just be like, it's potash for the plants need it. They need it.
They need it.
Buying 4090 or making the company they work for pay for it. Hey, smart move. Yeah.
Hey, heck yeah.
Y'all are still on a no burn warning.
What's that?
Oh, like for the state? Nah. I mean, it's like usually it just depends on certain areas, or like, you know, if you go camping, certain parks. But no, I live in an HOA. Gross.
Oh, they have a burn ban. Oh, ooh, HOA, gross, yeah.
Drivers have burn ban, yeah. And sometimes they'll like just do like a weekend ban for like using a fireplace or a fire pit in the county sometimes. But I actually haven't seen that for a while now. But yeah, like when I went camping in Joshua Tree last year, they were having a burn ban in the state park, so you couldn't burn firewood at that time. You can now, but yeah. I have a fireplace indoors. I can burn all my garden crap. Nice. What's your guys' names? I'm Kelsey, and that's Juan. And we're your fairy godparents. I love fairy godparents, exactly. I don't know, it's just like, I can't do like, I'm so-and-so and without thinking fairy godparents.
Seen the remake?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Play fires and such like that. I didn't know if they had it or you couldn't do any open fires because of wildfires and such. Yeah, it totally depends on the area. But yeah, at least for my neighborhood, it's like only gas. Same thing with like the grills. They will only let me have a gas grill.
Dang, no charcoal?
No, I love charcoal.
Damn, Hank Hill's on your HOA board.
For real. This neighborhood has propane and propane accessories.
Yeah, taste the meat, not the heat, Kelsey.
Hank Hill is so wrong. I'm sorry. Like, I will say it on this channel. Hank Hill, you're wrong. Charcoal is so much tastier. I want to taste the heat. Otherwise, I could just cook it in a skillet in my house. I like his mustache. Many people
Thank you.
do. It's yeah.
Appreciate it.
Before I leave, in-ground pool or above? I mean, I prefer an in-ground pool, but like,
Yeah.
if I'm paying for it, above.
Above. Yeah, Costco inflatable.
Dude, I was looking at inflatable, like, jacuzzis.
What?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
And I was like, that's kind of smart, because, like, you could literally just blow it up for, like, the cooler months, you know, and then summer comes along, roll that thing up, throw it in the garage, yeah. Hank Hill was before Guy Fieri Flavortown, true. Because do you know how to build the PC, or only he can? No, I know how to build PCs. He just is the one who builds them all day for his job, so he does the best job at it. I mean, like, I can build it, I can cable manage it, but my cable management's not going to look as good as his. Because most of the time, I'm building PCs to get data on them. Temperature data, you know, build data too, how easy is it to build in, stuff like that. What can fit in it, all that.
You did used to be part of the production line.
I did used to be part of production line, but I was the one who came in after it was built and fixed it. So obviously I had to like take apart and rebuild a lot of machines if things went horribly wrong. But yeah, for the most part, I'm more of a troubleshooter.
More like troublemaker.
No, I don't make trouble, man. I fix it. Sometimes I'd be like, oh man, I'm a really good troubleshooter. Okay, later, by the way, I have an in-ground and jacuzzi. Nice.
Nice.
It's crazy how I saw something that was green and pink the other day, and I swear it was Cosmo and Wanda. I pointed to my wife and said, look, Fairly Odd Parents. That's funny. Yeah, anytime you see something pink and green together, it's like, Cosmo, Wanda?
Yeah.
How'd you get hired for Skytech? He's like, yeah, I mean, I just answered an Indeed ad, and I had the experience they were looking for. Having built a PC before helps a lot. Yeah. My sister has a 12-foot inflatable pool she doesn't use. I should ask her for it. Yeah. I mean, if it's inflatable, it means it deflates, and you can just throw it in the back of the car and bring it home.
Yeah.
What? You don't like your propane and propane accessories? I do not. Although, actually, I still use that. I have a propane grill now, and yeah, I still use it like crazy.
Oh, that's right. Get gassed.
It's... I didn't think grilling would be like half my personality, but it really is, yeah. Oh, who am I kidding? I knew. I thought I saw Rich Boy Remy. Okay. The PC behind you looks sick. It's moving every time it hears sound. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's got, what is it, little voice level thingy. It was created so that the guy who made it could listen to K-pop. He's a really good custom PC builder. How much is it? I don't know. It was never for sale. It was kind of just his personal PC, and now it lives here.
Yeah.
He gets ideas like that sometimes and just, like, builds a PC, and it's fantastic. Is retro game night still a thing? No, unfortunately. One left the company, and the other one is still at the company, but he's doing a lot more stuff now. He's got to keep the network infrastructure up. But I do think he might still stream on his own. Blueser, at least. Are you guys in a warehouse or a room? Office. Bye, by the way. Goodbye.
Bye.
Public company or just online? I don't think we're public. So yeah, I think we're still in the startup phase. Do you guys have to buy components then, put them, or the company does it? Well, the company buys components and then, workers assemble PC. Other workers put Windows on PC, test it, put all drivers on it, make sure it runs good. Other employees put it in a box, send it to you, that sort of thing. Did you hear they're making New King of the Hill where Bobby's 21? Yeah, I'm kind of
Dang.
excited. Except I'm really depressed because of Luann can't come back. Brittany Murphy's been dead for a long time now. And it's
Rip.
yeah. And every time I watch King of the Hill, I'm always reminded of that. Because, she comes on screen and it's just gone too soon. And I know Dale's voice actor died just real recently, too, so
Rip.
that sucks. Have you guys ever accidentally sent a person a better GPU than what they bought? Yes. It's definitely happened before. Is it likely to happen? No. Or what more likely happens is we just send someone the exact wrong PC, and then we send the other one to the other person. And if someone got a better PC, then it's hard to get it back. Did they send it back or keep it?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I was like, depends. Sometimes people are honest. I hope I got a 4080 instead of a 4070. Not likely.
Not like. It's pretty hard to do that too on a custom order because it's many hands checking what's going on.
Yeah.
Whereas like a pre-built SKU, it could just be just a shipping error, someone grabbed the wrong box type thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually if it happens, it's because of a shipping error, not like a production error. Is that me throwing shipping under the bus? Yes, and I'll do
Yes.
it. I'll do it again.
Yep. Throw UPS under the bus too.
Oh yeah, that also. Account management was so great. Upgraded my PC. Thanks for making everything easy.
Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome. Yeah, we try and make it nice and clean.
We try.
After I bought my PC, it took them 4 days to ship it. Does that mean they were building it? I was like, possibly.
Depends what you bought.
Yeah, I was like, they could have built it and then shipped it out. It could have been ready to ship out and they shipped it out, and you just live somewhere where it took 4 days for it to get to you. It was like, could be a couple of things. Come sooner than September 3rd because that's when I start school. I was like, probably will, but you know, they want to give a wide berth of time.
It's not birth with an E?
It is birth with an E.
Oh.
Birth, yeah. There's no I in birth, except for the other kind of birth.
Okay.
And then there is an I.
I figured it was the other birth.
A wide berth. Ay, ay, ay. Check the map on the Skytech. It said it will take about 5 days to ship it from California to New York. Is that accurate? Yeah, sounds about.
Yep.
And I was like, that's the other side of the country, so yeah.
I think we as a... I'm not even speaking on like our ship times, but in general, we as humans have been spoiled by Amazon Prime.
It's very true.
Just like almost unfeasible ship times.
Hello, well, by the way, I was shipped a $560 Alienware gaming monitor from an Amazon Air when I ordered
Whoa.
MSI for like $220. Nice!
Hell yeah.
Very cool.
See what I mean? It's like,
I
dude,
love when
it's,
that happens, yeah.
they're all running like so high strung that it's like, you know, mistakes are bound to happen.
She said, yeah, bro, try to act smart. I mean, to be honest, I don't really know much. It's just my estimation. So Riverbend actually might, yeah, be more correct.
I played badminton yesterday for like the first time in like a month.
Mm-hmm.
My fingies hurt. They're like sore from gripping the racket.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm with Riverbend on this one. Like, yeah, you kind of came off a little too hot there for no reason.
Yeah, chill out, man.
Yeah. Yeah, just be kind, dude. Always assume the best. When do you think the 4070 will go down in price? Anytime soon? Nah, not likely. I was like, maybe when the 50 series comes out,
Yeah,
but
when
I
that
think it's
comes
going to
out.
be pretty steady until then. Black Friday just around the corner. Oh, that's true. That fills me with dread.
Also, Black Friday deals are not what they used to be. Not Black Friday.
And now it's like Black Friday's lasting all month, so it's like so it's not Black Friday.
It's not Black
It's
Friday.
just a sale.
And
It's
it's
a
like-
Christmas sale. Just say it's a Christmas sale. You don't lie to my face and tell me it's raining.
Alright. And then like all that for like 20% off, 25% off, like okay though. This could have been a random sale on like August or
Yeah,
something.
remember when people died on Black Friday
Oh my
for things?
God.
Like, I'm not saying we should bring that back, but the sales were good enough.
I mean, clearly
to
you have
risk
some
life.
nostalgia.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I think
I'm
all
thinking,
those,
I'm like, what kind of deal could you possibly offer me, like, that would get me to stand outside of the store and, like, run in when you open the door? Like, what would that have to be? It has to be a lot, man. Like, A, I'm full of turkey and I don't want to go out.
And then there used to be like those rumors that they would have electronics that were like lower quality, specifically for those sales.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever experienced that myself though.
Yeah, getting the crazy 7% off deals, but still got lots of 15-20% off sales. Yeah, like I said, it's more like just like holiday sales is now Black Friday, and they last longer, and it's bleh. Although, you know who's having a sale right now for Labor Day that like actually kicks ass is REI,
Ooh.
but like the stuff's still too expensive for me.
Oh.
But I bought like the sleeping pad there, and it's like a full $100 cheaper right now, and I'm like,
Hey.
yeah. Why didn't I go camping later?
Later.
Yeah.
I don't know why that noise reminded me of like, you know, the Ed, Ed and Eddie intro
Mhm.
at the very end when the title screen, and then you just make that noise like,
No.
and then Ed faints for some reason.
Oh, Labor Day is when they start the garden center year-end clearance. Ooh. Dude, I feel like my local nursery is already like just bare. Like in the middle of summer, I was like, y'all got nothing anymore
Dang.
except for trees. But yeah, now I'm like anticipating spring because I really need to get some more plants. Ed, and Eddie. Yeah. So that's a good writing out of it. I stuck up on fertilizer that don't expire. Oh, that's smart, yeah.
Yeah, exactly that noise.
Mm. Do you guys have 4090s or no? Right now, maybe?
Not
I
many.
don't know. They come in stock sometimes.
They
but
come and they go.
yeah,
You know, who's to
they're hard
say?
to hold
Who's
on
to say?
to. I go in my BIOS to change my RAM. I restart my PC and it changes back to default. I wonder why. Interesting. You got a CMOS battery in there, right? Like, you didn't take the CMOS battery out for anything? Because that's what holds on to that. The other thing, though, is, like, especially if you go back into BIOS and it has your settings on it, but for some reason just in Windows it doesn't seem to be taking it. That's also an issue sometimes. Usually a BIOS update, or even just, like, resetting back to factory defaults in BIOS, which is, like, F5 or something, whatever, once you're in there, and then making your changes again sometimes fixes it. It's like a cache issue.
Cache issue? I have those sometimes.
Yeah, that's a good point too. And saving when you exit BIOS is also important. But yeah, if you save, then it's my guess. Because, like, I've had to set XMP on, like, thousands of computers in my life, and there were definitely the occasional one that just, like, would not do it. And you're like, okay, here I am, putting in the settings, and go. It's very annoying. My friend said you guys have very cheap and good PCs and have a great customer service. I didn't believe him, but I still took a shot, and I'll see how the computer is, and I'll make sure to put a review. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Where's this great coup that you're talking about? You've seen Too Fast, Too Furious, right?
No.
No?
I've actually
What?
seen none of the Fast and Furious
What?
movies. Yeah, I know.
Wow. So you don't know the famous Paul Walker line? Don't worry about it, cuz.
No.
Damn. Shame.
Yeah, it's just not my kind of movie. I like cars, but I think I hate action films, actually. And,
Okay.
like, I don't know if that's just, like, a new thing for me or what. Like, action science fiction, okay, yeah. Like, it's gotta have some kind of other element to it. Or, like, really good storytelling.
Action family.
Action family. I don't know. Like, if I told you the movies I've watched as of late, you would be like, what?
I
Yeah.
can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine. So you have no interest in the Fast and Furious musical coming to LA? I'm not sure when. Sometimes.
Specifically, no, because I actually hate when people take existing properties that are movies and turn them into musicals. This is like,
Yeah.
just come up with an original idea for a musical. Like, it's not that hard.
But family.
And, like, Mean Girls the musical sucked so bad. Like,
Oh.
like, I could have written the music for that in one night and it would have been better. Like,
Damn.
yeah,
Holy crap.
no, straight up, shots fired. The music for that is bad. It reeks of modern musical. The lyrics are not fun and inventive. It doesn't make any sense.
The
It's
ego
bad.
on this one.
You know who did a good movie adaptation to a musical? Heather's the Musical. They expanded upon the world of the movie. They gave a lot more depth to characters who didn't really have any. The songs were hilarious. 10 out of 10. That's it, though. Tina Fey's coming for you on Twitter. I came for her first. Oh.
What do you have against Tina Fey?
She can't write a musical. I'm sorry. Yeah. And then they did the musical, the movie, and that was
Wait,
really bad
what?
because, like, basically all the lines are still the same from the movie. So you're like, this is not new enough for it to be interesting enough because it's just the old movie, but worse. Yeah.
Okay, musical movie, you lost me.
Yeah. Anyways, this is the hill I've chosen to die on, and I'll die on it.
What do you have against dancers and, I guess, music?
I have a lot against dancers. You want to hear my rant against dancers?
Sure, we
No,
got
I
some.
love music. I actually do love musicals. I love musical theater. But I hate when it's like, oh, and this is the dance break song. Where just a bunch of like, da, 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 and you're like, okay, the plot, get back to the plot. No, and mostly my beef with dancers is that because you do musicals, you need people who dance in it. And not every actor takes dancing lessons, and not every actor who takes dancing lessons is good at it in the slightest. Like, these are all things that are true. So you have to get some of the dance students. And the dance students I always hated because they could not act. And they would always be like, yeah, I'm a triple threat. And it's like, yeah, you're a triple threat to my eyes, my ears, all of my senses. Like, yeah. And it's to the point now whenever I watch, like, especially professional musicals, I'm always just like, there's the dance.
Wow.
Yeah. Because you'll be like, why are they such a bad actor? Why are they in this? And then the dance break comes up and you're like, oh, that's why. And that is my rant against dancers. Come at me, dancers, I dare you. No. Obviously, I respect art and all the different art forms, but I just detest... I detest dance personally, like, for myself and others. I would like to see more musicals that don't have any dance in them. And yeah.
So you're not gonna go see a Joker Part Dope?
Probably not. I didn't even see the first one.
Oh, okay, well, yeah.
They need dance doubles for real. Yeah, like... And, like, I know people watch movies and stuff and they're like, acting's so easy, I could do this. But, like, no. Even if you had a lot of natural talent, like...
Acting is hard. I think I'd
it
probably
takes you
learn to dance
like, all the natural talent in the world, you're still gonna stick out with a sore thumb. Like, because you have no training, like... But, again, it's an easy thing to look and be like, yeah, I could do that.
Triple threat.
Even when I studied it, and I'd be like, yeah, I could do that. And then, like, years later, I'm looking back on, like, choices I made in certain plays, and I was like, why did I do that? I should have done this. Like, yeah.
Dang, dude. Yeah, clearly have a lot of feelings.
I do. I have so many feelings.
She
Most of
doesn't
them,
even go here.
anger. Yeah. I have the AMD 7950 with DDR5 4080 GPU Fantex case. Ooh, nice. Sorry about this. I wasn't trying to make it awkward. It's all good, don't worry. No worries.
Just people in here just trying to get their computer questions answered.
Hearing me just be like, I hate dancers. It's weird though, cause like I've been to shows where it was like just dancing, like we're not watching a play. It's a okay, here's one dance thingy, and then after that another dance thingy, and then another dance thingy. It's like a recital, but like for adults, and those I don't mind. You know how like I don't want it in my musical, like, yeah. Sounds like all those actors that do kung fu fight scenes. You are slow and the stunt guy's missing their timing for real.
Stunt guy's missing their timing. Bro, look at this clearance. This takes some effort.
Ooh, perfect fit, yeah. I pity the technician who needs to get under that.
Oh yeah, that ain't coming out. That ain't going nowhere.
Nah, you can just wiggle it free a little bit, turn it, and then yeah.
Jenga it out, or Tetris it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dancers for me are like leaf blowers for Kate Blanchett, you know? Have you seen that? Where like, there's like this video and it's basically just like montage of all the time Kate Blanchett has brought up her hate for leaf blowers. And it's like several interviews where she's gone on this rant and she's like, I just hate them. Been watching 1980s Wuxia TV series. The fight scenes in those are so much better than John Wick on a TV budget for real. Which is funny because like John Wick, the whole point is the fight scene. Like, yeah, it's like okay, we got these really good fight scene ideas. We got to make a movie around it.
They had the dudes from some old ass movie. I forgot which one. I forgot.
A friend of mine was interested in how my PC was going. Glad I haven't had any problems so far. Yeah.
Cool.
That's always good. I was like, usually, especially like long-term problems, it ends up being like something's wrong with Windows. Windows, like, a file gets corrupt or something more so than like hardware.
There's updates.
Yeah. Usually hardware's either bad kind of like in the first, couple weeks of its life and then not again until much later. Or,
Or right outside the testing window.
Done, yeah.
Yeah, Donnie Yen too, but there was some other movie that I forget. They had the two actors from that one movie.
It's crazy how close that case looks to mine. Yeah, I was like, it is kind of similar. I didn't even know OC cards existed until the one in my current pre-built was installed. Yeah, they make them specifically for overclocking. Although these days it's like, why? Who needs to overclock? These things are already so like impressive. One thing I would probably say would be cool if you added like something to where you could teach people how to update their GPUs and CPUs, because first time I did mine I was so confused. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd like to kind of do some like, oh yeah, here's, when you're ready to upgrade this or do that, or like some like maintenance things that you might have to do, or even like, hey, Windows is so messed up beyond belief and you need to wipe it. Here's what you should do, like get a boot media. Well, I mean, it just has its own base overclock compared to the base spec. True.
Could you put drivers on that media?
It's not 2014. Overclock doesn't give you 25% more clock speed. So true. 4090's factory OC from PNY. Nice. Also, I undervolted it to not cook in the summer. Smart.
Yeah, what do you think about undervolting?
I love it.
Yeah.
If I could marry undervolting, I would. My favorite singer, Carrie Undervolt.
Took a Louisville Slugger to the side panel.
Yeah. Scratched its name in the tempered glass panel.
Damn, that's tough. Those are some nails.
Yeah. Remind me after this to show you the TikTok video of the parakeet singing Temperature.
What?
Yeah, it knows all the lyrics.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
Now it's only 2 degrees hotter in the bedroom than in the rest of the apartment now. Nice. Hey, it counts.
Wait, 2 degrees is 2 degrees.
Especially in Celsius. YouTube frenzy all day and didn't want to download the wrong thing. You can cause a blue screen and such like that if they were to download the wrong thing because I had to ask customer support if there was an update app or like a website, something like that. Yeah, understandable. Usually it's like everything is kind of just on your motherboard manufacturer's website and all that.
Yeah.
GPU, obviously, you gotta go to like, your, Nvidia or Radeon's for that, but yeah. Although, I don't know, man, I made that one video about being like, update your BIOS, and people like about lost their mind, and we're like, why? Why would no? And it's just like, okay.
Oh my god. Scary cats.
Interval testing has been weird for me, using benchmarks like Steel Nomad, let me drop the voltage down to like 1060, but then crashes in actual games, so I don't know what to do. Yeah, that is true. Like, if you undervolt a little too much, you are definitely risking crashing in games, blue screens, freezing, stuff like that. So it's kind of delicate. You don't want to undervolt, like, too drastically. It's 8 degrees below outside temps. 80, very nice. Should I update my BIOS of my B650 motherboard? Last update was a year ago. It might be worth it, but I mean, if your PC is running fine, I wouldn't worry about it too much. Especially if you're not seeing high voltages on your CPU. That's usually the main reason I encourage people to do that, because like, as BIOS updates roll out, usually if it's been overvolting your CPU, it kind of starts tooling that in as the BIOS updates have been rolling out. Also, you'll get some added stability with your DDR5, but if your DDR5 is already stable at whatever you're running it at, like, you should be fine. It's just like people who have like 4-stick configurations or running really fast RAM, they really benefit from having the latest BIOS, because all of that is getting more and more tuned in as time goes on. Currently, I'm just dropping it every so often, like every 3 days after playing the games I usually do, to see where the system is drooping at. Smart. Is that you or is that an earthquake?
Probably me. The table?
Yeah.
Probably me. I didn't feel it in my elbow, you know, it's...
It's like a weird, like...
Oh, was it?
No, I can't because I still feel it. But, like... I feel it when you're not doing anything.
Nah, I'm not sure.
Am I delusional? I mean, I don't feel like it usually lasts that long. apparently there was just one in Portugal.
In
Must have been
Portugal.
what I felt.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, it's gotta be you. It really goes to show you though how like our earthquakes really are. If I can just be like,
Yeah.
is that you?
Until the big one hits.
Yeah, apparently in California there's been 22 earthquakes in the past 24 hours.
Of course.
Today there was a 3.3 in Idlewild.
Is that big?
Hmm?
Is that a big one?
No, 3.3 is like a nothing.
Ah.
I doubt they even felt it in Idlewild.
Ah.
And a 5.2 in Weed Patch, California.
Weed. What a name.
I know, right? I'm excited. Next PC I'm getting a cherry blossom panel for like the side of my panel, not the inside of my panel and such, like the RGB clips and stuff like that. I really gotta stop talking to Tax. That's all good. That is exciting though. We did a cherry blossom build way back in the day. That was like really gorgeous.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now it's mining crypto.
Oh. I forgot
wish
that. Yeah.
wish you hadn't
The
remembered.
person who won it was like, I'm gonna mine crypto with this, and we're like, oh.
To each their own.
But like, you know, they won it, so you can't be like,
It's their computer.
no.
No. We activate the spyware on it and make it self-destruct.
Yeah. Like, you need to take a nap for real, man. Here I am thinking we're having earthquakes.
Hey, what up, man?
What's up, guys?
I'm gonna watch every Bleach episode on this PC.
Nice.
That will take you so long. I stopped watching Bleach around the 200-something episode when I was like, this is never gonna end, is it?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Try reading One Piece. God damn, I butchered that hard.
Try reading One Piece. That's so true. Unfortunately, like, a lot of manga and anime was like that for me, where I would be, like, really into it. I remember there was one manga I had the 30th, like, book of, and I was just like, this is never gonna end. And I stopped reading it I was like, this was the last one, man.
It was just that procedural, huh?
Well, it was just one of those ones where, like, there was always a bigger fish, and you're just like... And after a while, I had to be, like, honest with myself, like, why am I reading this? And it was, like, to watch two characters get together, and I was like, that's not gonna happen until the very end.
No, dude, it's like that one picture, you know, the guy mining for diamonds?
Yeah, and you turn away, and it's, like, right there.
It's right there, it's right
Oh my gosh, now I have to know how many were there of that particular, let's see, how many issues were there? 35. Oh my gosh, there were only 5 more after
Five
that.
more after you gave up, bro. The diamonds
How?
were right there.
I don't understand how, though, because, like, they were still introducing, like, and here's a really... And I was like, and we haven't killed any of the other ones yet.
Damn.
Yeah,
It just ends, like, all abruptly.
maybe. Crypto's just annoying nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was annoying back then, too.
It was-
because I was in an IT class, and we were in a club about IT.
Oh, man.
And so many people in there were, like,
First-hand exposure.
just talking about cryptocurrency and being like, yeah. And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I worked at collectibles, and, like, this is really giving me, like, that vibe of, like, this is gonna pop. And my teacher was like, no, it's never gonna pop.
It's never gonna
And it's never coming down. He had like an entire office space that he had rented just
Wow.
for mining rigs.
Wow.
Yes. He had so much in crypto, and I just want to be like, hey, how much did you lose? Or, you know, it was just one of those things that where I was like, the like soul voice being like, I don't know, man. I don't think there is such thing as a sure investment ever. But yeah. A lot of people made the decision as you're saying, yeah. Man, I got a frozen pizza from Trader Joe's. I'm gonna throw that in the oven when I get home. Yeah.
Nice.
Have a little grape juice and just be like
Grape
the classiest. Yeah. Have that Kool-Aid jammer that's still over there in my house.
Yo, still?
Yeah, I still got like
Damn.
2 of them, and I'm like, yeah.
Those would have been gone in my house. Same day, maybe even.
Imagine trying to watch one of the One Piece episodes.
Dude, you know, okay, maybe this is subjective.
But you know what the new crypto annoyance is? Now that people don't really talk about crypto? Tesla fans.
Yeah. Wait, don't get me wrong. I like a good EV.
Yeah, same.
I like the Model 3.
Emphasis on good EV.
I even enjoyed the Model 3 when I was driving it, but like it's a car and it should be criticized like any other car when it does a bad.
Nah, dude, it's a tech company. It's a tech company that builds cars.
One Piece has like 1,000 episodes. Tesla's making fans.
It is kind of disappointing though, that little electric VW bus. Kind of
Really, like,
overpriced.
especially for its range, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's the whole point of it being a bus, is so that you can go. You
Yeah.
can just go. You can leave.
Perfect
Yeah.
little road trip.
AI companies that are basically just an open AI prompt. Oh, for real. That is also. very
Oh
nice.
yes, you're right. You're right. Forgot about those.
Ooh, yeah. Although it did give me a little bit of joy when I was on LinkedIn yesterday and somebody shared this video that was like AI showing aging of the same character. And the entire comments were just like, this is really creepy. Like, ew, no, this should not. This is like, ooh. And I was like, wow, nature's healing.
Nature's healing.
We're able to look at something and be like, yeah, this was creepy and looked weird, and also none of the age, like, cycles actually looked like the same person. US not ready for full electric cars, get hybrids for now, wait another 10 years for full electric, yeah. Although I am kicking myself for having an Outback when apparently next year they're going to get a hybrid, and I'm like, ah! Could have had a hybrid. The real question, is your grape juice in a jar or a plastic container? Squeezy. Squeezy plastic. Every time I want to go back to the old Twitch interface, I just have to open it in my foldable's big screen. You also have a foldable? Welcome to the club, friend. All the cool R&D technicians have foldables.
So 2 of them.
Two out of two.
2 out of 2.
At this company have
the
them.
entire R&D department.
The Z Fold 5, that's what my coworker has, yeah.
Oh, you got a hot dog style fold?
Yeah. I have the hamburger. I don't tend to like to buy things that are on the bleeding edge, but I make an exception for foldies. I need the pocket space. Handy, it kind of sounds like you're like opening a box and like hiding in it. I'm just like I'm gonna turn the corner and be like, "Where's Handy? I don't know."
Well, you got one of it, right? I was hiding in it.
Yeah. It's nice to have the S Pen light case so I can just jot down stuff real quick. Also beginner art. Yeah. This wouldn't be the first time Handy was hid in a box. That's true. Hopefully this time I won't throw it. Handy is a mobile phone in German. It's true. Mine Handy. Last time Handy was in a box, there was an earthquake. Remember when we killed him, we put the fatality thing? That was pretty funny. Man, I can't wait for pizza. What I really can't wait for is wings, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till Friday. I'm gonna try the new flavor and I'm gonna report back.
You said it's spicy barbecue?
Yeah.
I wanted to adjust the RGB header cable.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can't get it back.
Ooh, new flavor of wings. Where? Wingstop. They have like a spicy barbecue. I guess it's supposed to be kind of like a Nashville hot under
Niche.
a Kansas City style barbecue. So it's one that's like the heat builds, you know?
Oh.
Man, what car do you drive now? Subaru? Have you ever had habanero pineapple wings? No, I've had
No.
habanero mango.
Oh wait, yeah. Not pineapple though.
Not pineapple though, no. Stereotypical, I know.
What? What is that supposed to mean? Hey man, I have a Subaru too.
Okay, but I have an Outback.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I wanted to get Subaru, but that felt homophobic. No, honestly, we cling to it like a sense of pride, which is why I'm so mad they done me dirty. I was like, dang man, I was ready to like fly the Subaru flag, you know?
Hey bro,
like,
rainbow capitalism, still
it was
capitalism.
good. Yeah. I was like, hey. They're so good. You should try them if you ever have a chance to. Like, if anyone ever has them. Yeah, no, that sounds delicious. I would totally.
There we go. Those connectors are all hard.
Yeah, no one thinks that somebody driving a WRX is gay. And like, I totally would, but like, did I buy the WRX? No. At the end of the day, I didn't.
That's right, folks. Turbos make you straight.
Oh my god, I specifically didn't get the turbo too. That's what's
that's. Oh right, because they do come with that turbo engine, don't they?
Yeah. Which I'm a little like jealous of because I was like, man, when this thing becomes unreliable after it's at like 300,000 miles, I'm just gonna turn it into like a rally car and take it out to the desert and be like, what?
I don't think it's gonna become unreliable.
I mean, like eventually, every car is just like, kill me.
Yeah, but like.
You're right. The engine will probably be the thing that goes, if anything. Yeah.
Am I stupid or does this not fit?
Oof.
What is that?
It's like clamp for a monitor stand.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
You gotta bring it to the professional.
Oh, I need a second opinion.
Yeah, I was like, you see a second opinion sometimes, man. When you work in IT, you learn to do that. Sometimes you're really just like, oh yeah, you didn't plug the A pin in. And you're like, oh gosh.
Have you heard the concept of computer mana?
Computer mana.
It's when, you know, when you're having an issue, and then you'd be like, what the hell? And then you'd be like, hey Keith, I'm having this issue. And then,
Mhm.
you know, Keith would come over or whoever, and then immediately the issue would fix itself. It's because he has a higher computer mana than you. Just like how when you worked on the line and someone would ask for your help,
Mm-hmm.
and then immediately the issue would not be present.
Man, sometimes they would ask for my help, and I'd be like, you know how to fix this. You just wanted me to do it.
Alright, folks.
Oh,
This build
nice.
is done. It is finished. It is complete. It is very nice. Very
So
cool.
it's like
White with
this
touches of
specific
black.
Yeah.
While they're doing their thing,
You're
I
not
said, let's
insane.
go for
Okay, good. I thought it was crazy.
night mode. 'Cause
Woo!
This is an all white. Well, it's not all white, but you know, the important bits are white.
Very nice. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Ooh, add a little lemon pepper to them. Ooh, that sounds good. It's the eating time of the stream, yeah. Beautiful, though.
Yeah.
Alright, folks, this PC is done. It's going to go get Windows put on it. All the drivers that you need out of the box. It's ready to go. You can just set up your profile, download your game launchers, you're good to go. This PC is also going to go and get stress tests. We're going to make sure these components work and work under load. And when it passes all that, it'll be headed to you. So watch out for it, JP, and thank you for ordering with us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very lovely.
Yeah. Oh man, sorry, flashbang.
Woo! Oh, woo, woo! Why did it take so long?
Coming on.
Mm-hmm. Alright, folks. Well, that was our last build of the day. That means the build stream is over. Which means I gotta do something for 50 minutes. Alright. So,
Hey, what's up? Warlike Pickles.
Alright. So, folks, we will see you again, most likely on Friday. If not, have a lovely weekend. Go try that new wing flavor. I am not sponsored by Wingstop, but I could be.
Should be.
Wingstop, find me. Join just for the last 10 minutes. It's like that, yeah. Alright, folks, we will see you later. Have a great one. Thank you all for joining us.
Bye.
Eat at Joe's. Goodbye.